how long, tell me how long.
There's a presentation that's coming up, and I'm fascinated about what King David. I just learned about them. So some of y'all have known about them. Some of y'all have been with them and shared these wonderful experiences. I'm grateful to meet y'all. This is new family, and I'm a foster kid, so I ain't had no family, so I'm gonna love on all of y'all. So we're gonna have a presentation, a 22-minute presentation.
How long, tell me how long will it be? Tell me how long till we choose to be free of the burden of our fear. We need to let it disappear and pray. Let love be love today.
What's more important than the legacy we leave to future generations?
I was on my way from Santa Barbara to Los Angeles to CBS to pitch a game show that I had created. I got out of the car, I couldn't stand up straight. I was in excruciating pain. Never felt like the pain like that before. I went back to Santa Barbara for weeks of figuring out, I'm like experiencing like 1 hour a night sleep, taking 2 chiropractic treatments a day. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to take pain pills, so I had to do something. I decided to just heal myself. So I went to the library, I took out books on acupressure, I learned about how the meridians flow in the body. I started doing deep breathing, I took baths, I stretched, I wound up teaching myself how to do yoga. And then I started healing myself. I started feeling better and better and better. One day I went out on the beach, I'll never forget that day. It was the day that Elvis Presley passed away. I went out on the beach and I was doing my yoga and meditating, and then it came to me. The vision came to me. Accelerate positive change in communities around the world with the 10 daily fundamentals to greater well-being. 10 years later, I met Helene, my beautiful Helene, and the two of us were on the same page, and we are an amazing team, and we've been working on this ever since, and that's where we are right now.
You know, many times in life, we all hear the voice of temptation to be small, to be little, to be mediocre, not to be the grand being that we are meant to be. But if we don't answer that voice, if we just wait for a moment, another voice is soon to follow. A voice that calls us to get up, to take up our bed, and to rise. Yes.
I want to live in a world that has hope for its future.
Hope for its future.
Think Positive World. It is a movement that people are joining to bring peace, love, transformation.
You are about to be introduced to the work of David and Helene. You are going to see work that represents over 30 years of commitment to raising the consciousness of humanity. Over 30 years of a commitment to creating a positive world. You are going to see their products and their projects. They are out there. They have had a huge impact already on individuals, schools, businesses, cities. What they've done here, it's out there, it's baked, it's cooked, and it's ready to go out much farther. So I want to turn the night over and please give a very warm welcome to your hosts this evening, David Giller and Helene Abrams.
Hi, I'm Helene Abrams, co-founder of Think Positive World. You are invited to participate in the co-creation and implementation of a blueprint to accelerate positive change in communities worldwide. For over 3 decades, my partner David Giller and I have created programs and projects to assist individuals in mastering daily stress, building self-esteem, and increasing positivity in their life.
Hi everybody, my name is David Giller and I am also co-founder of Think Positive World. We'd like to invite you to be part of our Think Positive World movement in order for us to all come together and really shift the energy on this planet. I mean, we can do it. And in order to do it, each one of us has to work on raising our own level of consciousness. We have developed hundreds of tools and strategies for you to do just that.
We can get this thing out there.
We are ready, Ben.
Because they're the...
So we know we got to push.
So let's get marching.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
if we don't do something now, our next generation is gone.
Doomed. Yeah.
Gone with all of the information that's being thrown at them today, which is negative. We need some positive reinforcement.
Then we got, I don't know if you remember years ago there was a song, Everybody's a Star.
Uh-huh.
This is Everybody's a Star.
Great.
This is all for self-esteem, you know.
Yeah.
And remember Sammy's song we made?
Mm-hmm.
So we have that, and this we also have, and then girls.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then, I'm very big on this. I do it every morning. I do it all day.
Stretch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I need
To me,
do
it's the
more of that.
connect between the mind and the body. Is the stretching, the spirit, and the spirit comes through when you do that. Somebody else.
I like that. The spirit comes through when you stretch.
It does.
That's
It
very
does
good.
because
That's
the
a good
mind and the
motto.
body are working together, and then when you're feeling
Spirit comes
great.
through when you stretch.
Yeah. When we first made these up, we did Think Positive
Dr.
Miami
Timmy.
Beach. This was Think Positive Miami Beach back in 1990.
Okay.
So over the years, we did pieces of the things, and now it's really everything's perfected. So.
Now the time for Think Positive World is right. People are becoming ready. Just like the trees are ready to bear their fruit, we are ready to bear the fruits of goodness and the wisdom that we have and the positivity that really is here and it's now, and we're truly grateful.
This morning, my routine will be you. I'm going to tell you something that you already know. Think positive. I will tell you something you already live. Be positive. Have a day that is filled with light, love, and embrace all the good things that are coming your way. Why? Because you deserve it. Think positive all the time. Okay?
Hey guys, Matt Morrison here. You can do anything you want to do. Just think positive and just be a good change you want to see in the world. And go out there, think big, dream big, anything's possible.
Eugene Mercury Morris, former star of the Miami Dolphins, now a leading motivational speaker, provided an inspirational talk to young and old alike on keeping a proper perspective in evaluating and making decisions about our lives.
And if we can enlighten our young people, then we've done a job. But we have to edify them. We got to give them the wheels and the wagon so that they can go on down the street. The most important aspect about our society today is the legacy that we have to leave to our young people.
The most important thing in my life, and I believe that in the life of everybody who's living, is the ability to think positive or to be able to do the things that are necessary in terms of positive things in your life. This whole campaign about positive thinking, I think, is one of the greatest things and one of the most necessary things that we have, not only in the beach, but the necessity to spread this thing all over the world.
you've got to start thinking positive about themselves. The program that you're doing here to think positive is exactly what's needed to save America.
Think positive, America. Think positive, New York. I'm thinking positive. Woo!
Think positive, America, for this is the place to be. Think positive, America, for all the world to see. We have people who care and people who share our sacred common ground. I just know in my heart, wherever I am, I love that star-spangled sound.
I want to live in a city where people are nice.
On healthcare in our country and in our state, 80% goes to treating chronic diseases that are not only reversible, treatable, but also preventable. So we need to shift that dynamic because the current system is not sustainable, and our goal is to make sure we find ways of thinking different. And I am fully committed on healthy lifestyle. We're getting ready to bring on board a health and wellness czar, sports and wellness czar, our health and hospital system. First time in history. And we're leading the country that we are having a plant-based alternative to food that we eat in our health and hospital system. Let's define a whole picture of what this city represents and how good we are. New York is not coming back. New York is back. We have a decrease.
It's very exciting. We have a song called I'm a Person, and boy, is the timing just so perfect for that song. It breaks down the gender barriers, it breaks down the age barriers and the cultural barriers. It's just like everybody's a person, and everybody needs to be honored as a person, and we need to respect each other as individuals, as people.
David Giller and I, for many, many, many years, were out in the world. We were doing classes and educational programs and radio shows and events and bringing the campaign for positive development and I'm a Person to others. But inside my own life, inside my own car, every morning when I drove my kids to school and when we took road trips, that was the #1 choice of song, I'm a Person. My kids and I, we sang it about 1,000 times, and it took hold, and we all got to really feel our personhood. So I'm grateful, and I'm using this moment to say thank you to David. How grateful I am that the Campaign for Positive Development is now worldwide and growing and enriching the lives of others. And if just a modicum, just this much of what I've got inside me and my children have inside them reaches you, you will know you're a person. Thank you.
Dale Allen here. I'm on my way to cover the I Am a Person project in Central Park. We are so excited about this. My friends are standing by.
we've got over 1,000 kids ready to sing at the top of their lungs the I Am a Person song. You know what this is all about? It's about kids and their self-esteem. That's the number one thing, is having kids have a good sense of self-esteem at school, because when you have that in place, all the rest of the learning will come. It's like a fertile garden. The seeds can plant and they can grow.
Yeah, it changed my life. Made me believe in myself.
Week this year, and the children just fell into that song, loved it, and I hope it gave you the chills, because I know it does to all of us, because it's totally...
When you sing the song and when you listen to the words, you feel a certain sense of integrity, and you feel leadership, and you feel the nerve to actually want to get up and be powerful and do something and be a person that's a sunlight within a dark room.
I'm a person week this week, so all week we're doing things around the song and trying to build the morale of our kids. And we want to try to do a national day of I'm a Person.
Everybody in the Bronx singing it and realizing that being positive is very important.
The anti-bullying message behind the song seems to be resonating with its audience.
I love to wake up in the morning and to be able to go to my class and have my principal tell us to stand up and sing the song.
And what the song means to me is you can achieve any of your goals and anything is possible.
Everyone is a person, so they can be themselves and feel free to not be shy to do what they want to do.
And make the world a better place.
This year, the principal tells us they're expanding the program from just 1 week to year-round. He says it's definitely making a difference.
We notice is a drop in the number of incidents that have occurred in school. What we also noticed is that overall the students have developed kindness.
What I learned to be a person is to be respectful, kind, and appreciative.
Most of us grow up thinking that we aren't anybody, you know, we're just our name. And we do have an identity, and that's something bullies try to take from us. We can sit there and say, I'm a person, and let someone really know that we are people. No matter what you do, you can't break us, because I'm a person.
A special kickoff this week at a Bronx school for a year-long program focusing on kindness and putting a stop to bullying. News 12's Andrea Grimes explains more in this Best of the Bronx reports.
From singing
Bullying is wrong, but bullying thinks they're wrong.
to poetry, different expressions, but one message.
You should be respectful to each other and show caring and be kind to each other.
Stand with us as we introduce a new wave of positive thinking for humankind that will heal our world and shape our future for generations to come. I invite you to participate in this great program. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be having this is a reality show. This is what we're doing in our lives. The people that are participating are making a difference in their lives, in the lives of their families, in their community, in the world. So these are people who are doing really good things. Some people sometimes say, I feel so hopeless. There's nothing I can do. Well, we're going to share some of the things that you can do.
We want to spread positivity all over the country and all
That's
over
right.
the world.
That's
we have
what
a
we
the largest positivity advertising campaign ever. I mean, everybody is really part of this, whether they know it or not.
They are.
So might as well get in on something very, very big. That's what it's all about, bringing together, you know, people who are change makers, people who really, really care about
Making a difference.
A positive world. So this is David Giller and my beautiful wife, Helene Abrams. Giller. Signing off. I hope you have a very blessed day. Thank you.
I'm thinking positive, America. Loving that star-spangled
We continue generation to generation to just put Band-Aids on the problems, and rather than changing the core of our thinking. So, as you saw in the other, it's time to reverse the layers of negativity that are causing the problems. So, this is a picture. James, are you here? Where are you? James Dobbins?
James Dobbins.
Okay. So, we're working with James, and James is going to get a little award later. These are some of the at-risk kids in the Bronx that we're working with. And James started an organization called Guns Down, Life Up. And that is out of Lincoln Hospital in the Bronx. And these are some of the kids that we had some T-shirts made. We gave them T-shirts, so they're holding up T-shirts and posters, Think Positive. And it's really, really very, very important that we don't let these kids go back, you know, or if they've been incarcerated, to go back again into the system, and that we give them tools and strategies that they need to really make a difference in the world. And that's the work that James is doing. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So we have a game-changing global healing of monumental proportions, Think Positive world, accelerating positive change and greater well-being in cities and communities around the world. So this is what our mission is. It's to help billions worldwide to think their best thoughts, make optimum choices, and take responsibility for their actions. So we have hundreds of tools and strategies now ready to empower individuals to create a positive mindset, build self-esteem, and minimize daily stress. So I think it's mentioned before that Helene and I started this back in 1977, and then Helene joined me in 2002, and so together we've got like 67 years full-time into creating the projects, programs, products, and it's a very big movement that it's all-encompassing, it's multi-platform, multifaceted, and it's ready to get out there all over the world. So that's why we're here tonight, and I'm especially grateful to King Melvin and Irma to being our partners for this event, because they came and they said,
Irma,
you guys do it.
Stand up,
please. And thank you so much. They came over and they said, they saw our program and they said, what? How come this is not out there all over the world right now? And the fact of the matter is, we spent, all this time developing and just kept perfecting and knowing that at some point the world would really be ready for positive change and open to positive change. So this is the time, and Irma and King Melvin, they said, you know what? The next 24 hours later, they said, let's do an event, and they knew that I was having a birthday today, and they said, why don't we? So here we are. And unfortunately, my wife got sick this afternoon, so she's not able to be with us, but she's here deep in my heart. So this is a little timeline over the last 50 years, because it's now like 46 years, going on 47 years, since this project was started, and as I said in the video, in 1977. So this is a timeline, and it started in Florida, South Florida. We worked with cities and schools, and we did big events. And, did Think Positive Miami Beach, which was only like a 4-day program, but it was we've like really parlayed all of the events and things we've done over the years to build on it and build on it and build on it, and now it's just ready to fly all over the world. So it's very exciting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
in 2002, Helene started working with me in New York City and just fine-tuning the products, the programs, the tools, the marketing, the events, media projects. And now we're ready with, we have a template for entire cities. We're getting ready to do, as you'll see in a moment, a big bus tour around the country to spread the seeds of positivity. And so we are ready, and right now, in 2023 or 24, we're working on Think Positive New York, working on Think Positive America, which is the melting pot of the world. And with media projects and social media, and King Melvin and Irma helping us with that. We're very excited about that. And then it's 2027 is going to represent like 50 years, and then by 2030 we hope to have this like really all over the world. And as you'll see in a minute, we're creating a tipping point for positivity in the world, which I'll get into in a moment. So there's a fierce urgency right now for people to develop a positive mindset. And what is the impact of having a positive mindset? Well, on individuals, it's improved health and well-being, improved stress management, harmonious relationships, higher self-esteem, a positive attitude, greater confidence, heightened creativity, increased productivity, achievement of life's purpose, and faith, trust, and optimism. And what then is the impact on the communities? Breaking the cycle of negativity, safer environments, increased love and kindness, greater desire to help others, increased community support, family unity, greater prosperity, increased job opportunities, and a big one, less crime and accidents. So how do we create a positive mindset? I'm sure most people in this room know this, but this is an operating system like you have at Microsoft and you have Apple. So this shows positivity, a positive mindset versus a negative mindset. A positive mindset is all about love, which includes good health, abundance, service, humility, creativity, compassion, gratitude, kindness, success, all of that, versus negativity, which is based on fear and includes failure, anger, worry, anxiety, disappointment, poverty, lust, judgment, greed, illness, what have you. So, of course, we're going to rule out that one, and our choice is with positivity, and that's the choice we're making right now. So, the 10 daily fundamentals to greater well-being is the core philosophy behind everything we're doing. So, not necessarily in this order, but we put it in this order because it looks like a pyramid. So, but it's posture. Everybody usually sits up when we do. Exercise, including a lot of stretching, breathing techniques, personal care, pacing ourselves throughout the day, maximum comfort, nutrition and eating habits, organization and time management. You can see how this could reduce stress in our lives if we're organized and time management, we work that into our lives. Love, kindness, and empathy for others, and positive environments and positive attitude. So these are the 10 daily fundamentals of greater well-being. So what are some of the strategies for developing a positive mindset? Open your heart, build your self-esteem, be in service to others, live your life's purpose, be in constant gratitude, Be a steward of the planet. Be humble and understanding. Keep stress at an absolute minimum. Live your life from essence, not ego. Be governed by your spiritual connection. Be in optimum physical and mental health. Treat everyone with kindness and compassion. Be ethical and truthful, starting with yourself. Know and trust that good things are on the horizon, and think positive, high-quality thoughts as often as possible throughout each day. So we have numerous personal empowerment strategies that are daily, weekly, and monthly. And we have positive reinforcement tools. So we have a 30-day Think Positive challenge, and of course our wonderful Think Positive poster, and a transformational toolkit, which is digital, a self-esteem kit for families, and a lot of different books and booklets on related to the whole philosophy, and of course a whole clothing line that will be expanding as time goes on. So let's just take a look at this poster. What is it about this Think Positive poster that's so magical? Well, the first time we printed this poster was in 1982. And if you go to somebody's house, somebody who had the poster back then, you're going to still see that poster now, like 3 decades or 4 decades later. They still have that poster up. And here's why. Because it's empowering, it inspires good thoughts, it facilitates healing, it promotes positive choices, motivates positive action, helps to achieve visions, goals, and dreams, keeps us on a positive track throughout each day, and creates uplifting feelings. It's amazing that one little poster can do that, but it does. And I'm going to show you like some of the places that we have where it's used in homes and schools. If you look at on the bottom left, that's in a school. That was Marjorie Stoneman Douglas that had Valentine's Day nerves of all those kids at the school in Florida. And we were going to send them 40 Think Positive posters, and the person in charge, the assistant principal, said, "You think you could send us 200 because we want to put one up in every classroom." So that's what we wound up doing, donating it. And then, so here's the schools, and then the poster's been up in the workplace. Great for the workplace, for productivity, improved productivity. And in community centers and in hospitals, it's very, very healing. As a matter of fact, we're ready to sign a deal with a hospital. As a matter of fact, the hospital that James is based in, Lincoln Hospital in the South Bronx, where we're going to put the poster in every single room, frame, beautiful poster for healing. And also in the doctors' lounges and waiting rooms and emergency room and just all over. So also at retirement residences, the seniors, they like it too. They like to think positive. They like to have a positive lifestyle. And where's Phyllis? Phyllis, are you here? So Phyllis is another Phyllis. Phyllis Hyman. You can raise your hand, stand up for a second. So Phyllis is working on, she's in charge of all of our elderly, senior programs and projects that will bring together to help bring the wisdom from the elders to starting very young children, and also to help the dignity, create more dignity and respect for people who are, as they get into the elder years, and which is not happening. It doesn't happen that much. There's a lot of disrespect going on, and so we need to preserve the dignity of the people as they get older. So retirement residence is very important. Rehab places and all these people that are having problems with opioids and all of these things, having these Think Positive posters in those facilities. Any kind of rehab, after surgery and all of that. And then, of course, in shelters. And of course, we're working right now to get our posters and all of the temporary living quarters for the migrants that are coming into New York City, and just really get it all over. And the 30-day Think Positive Challenge, we've had amazing results, and this is why, because by day 1, you become more open to loving yourself and reinventing your life. By day 5, you're feeling increasingly better each day. By day 15, you're finding the goodness in everything. And by day 20, your framework for positive thoughts is now ready. By day 30, you have clarity of thoughts and you make the optimum choices. So we have quite a few people in this room that have taken the 30-day Think Positive Challenge and have had great results. So we have, in order for us, so our goal is we want to reach the tipping point of positivity in the world. So how are we going to do this? Well, the tipping point is 10% of the population. So if you take 10% of the world's population, you have 800 million people. So how are we going to change the mindset of 800 million people? It's not, you don't think that's real easy. So, but we have a transformational toolkit that will be translated into multi-languages and provided around the world to people who are already on a positive path. So this way we give them tools so they can go much further in their lives, so that eventually the 10% of the world's population will infiltrate the 90% with positivity. And that's the name of the game. So in this transformational toolkit, we have daily strategies and support, weekly strategies and support, the 30-day Think Positive Challenge, positive reinforcement materials, positive uplifting music, motivational resources, and we'll talk about the positive link in a moment. And so that everyone out there can become an ambassador for positive change by using our, we all have gifts, as King Melvin mentioned before. We all have gifts and talents that most people are not leveraging those gifts and talents. They kind of they don't pay attention to it, and unfortunately they're not really happy because they're not leveraging their tools and their talents. So we want people to become ambassadors of positive change. We do group coaching with people and webinar trainings, and we want them to have access to the positive link, which we'll talk about. So being an ambassador for positive change, we want them to have the tools and strategies to be the positive link to greater well-being on the planet. And so this in the middle shows the total self. This shows somebody who's really on a personal growth for transformation. Well, once you start really developing your own well-being, then of course you want to bring that out to family and friends and colleagues, and then further out into the community. Then maybe you want to take it throughout your whole city. Maybe you want to be involved in projects for America or whatever country, or you want to do something globally. So this just shows like how we can each reach out and do some good out there. This is the positive link. Now I'm very, very excited about this because the positive link is anything and everything that's positive. Will go in these modules are related projects, ambassadors for positive change, uplifting music, TV series, entertainment media projects, social media projects, marketing, businesses, education, motivational, all the motivational gurus that are out there. They're all going to have, this is a platform to include everybody so that we can all make the positive difference and have access to reaching out, and bringing in people who are of like mind. So how do we go about transforming cities? The whole idea is to surround each person with positive reinforcements in their lives, wherever they are, whether they're at home, watching media somewhere, or on the internet, or out in the community. So Think Positive America is a kindness, diversity, and empowerment campaign. And we started here in doing Think Positive New York. And here's a picture with Mayor Adams holding up a Think Positive t-shirt at one of his events. We spoke to these kids that are just, talking about, they were all talking about how they see we can stop the crime and go in a positive direction. And it was a great evening. So Healing New York City is about compassion, peace, dignity, kindness, accomplishment, respect, gratitude, joy, wellness, and prosperity. And it's a citywide initiative. It's respecting the differences of all cultures and ethnicities, honoring the dignity of each and every person, promoting understanding and compassion for all. And it's all delivered through the arts, education, and media to individuals, schools, businesses, organizations, institutions, and government. Programs for cities and communities, and it does take courage. So here's an example of what we're doing in the cities. We have each month, we have a positive theme that the whole city will get behind. So while we have it up in the same posters and that we'll have up in schools, we'll have up in the workplace, and we'll also have in electronic media. As you go now, electronic media is all over the place. You go down the subway, up the subway, they're all over the place. So it will tie into a positive theme of the month that the whole city will get behind. So January, it's going to be a great year. Think positive. February, love is the answer, tying in with Valentine's Day. March, health as well. April, get yourself in shape for summer. Be wise, exercise. May is I'm a person. Handle with care. June, relax. Summer's coming. Then July, life is a trip. Have a good one. August, peace of mind. Don't settle for less. September, when the kids go back to school, it's open your mind. October is go for it, follow your dreams. And November is thanks and appreciation. December, right now, is promote harmony. So here's an example of how to look on buses and taxi cabs. So we want to create a positive climate throughout the city for residents, workers, and visitors. So we want to drop down that positivity there. And this is how it'll look in retail stores. If somebody's going down the street and it's in the different retail stores, they're going to see think positive, think positive. And so you can't get away from it. So, and one of the things that we're planning on doing with the hospitals is to work in the community around the hospital. That will have, the retail stores will put up the signs so that it'll start to create a whole, infiltrate the whole community with positivity. And here is how it will look. We're actually working with Councilman Botcher, who has the whole Times Square constituency. And we're talking to Times Square Alliance right now to get our Think Positive poster up in Times Square. That's how it will look. So we want to saturate, right now, we want to saturate New York City and other cities with positivity. So Think Positive New York right now, we're establishing our teams, we're creating mastermind groups, we have media projects, 9 or 10 right now, different media projects that we're promoting, positive music, college forums, and the poster, as I said, will be going up all over in different areas. And then we're working with the the different sports teams, baseball, basketball, hockey, football, and to bring in the star players and have them do public service announcements with kids for positivity in the city. So, as I mentioned about the tipping point, so here we see that yellow line that's been going up and up and up and up. The red line that's been going up and up and up and up of negativity. And now we want to, this is the time that we have to shift that positive change now where the star is, but we have to make that shift, bring positivity upward and bring the negativity down. So So right now, Think Positive New York, we have a 2-year personal empowerment program to get 10% of 900,000 of New Yorkers to start to do our programs. And this is what we're working right now to get to meet with the city leaders to accomplish that. And we have a lot of multi-platform marketing projects, media projects, internet stuff. So this is what we've been doing for 46 years, just putting it all together and making it happen. And one of the things is we have all of these songs. You've heard I'm a Person. We have Listen to the Sounds, Today's My Day. We have another song that we're working on right now called The Happiness Solution. And so just to give you a sense of another song, I'm just going to play a couple of bars of this, Today is My Day. Thank you. I want to just show you about what a burst of positivity would look like in the city here. So we want to get 1 million Think Positive posters in the New York City region. We want to have that positivity ad campaign. We want to get programs in schools, businesses, organizations, and out there in the community. Public service announcements, 900,000 New Yorkers empowerment toolkits, the 30-day challenge, entertainment, media, on and on. So it's coming from every direction. Positivity. It's like you can't get away from it. Right, James?
Yes.
And this is a larger picture of that. So we have, we want everybody to share their wisdom, talents, and resources in whatever your area of expertise is, to join forces with us to make things happen. We're putting our teams together right now, and we're working on getting some major philanthropists involved with this. This really, in order for this to happen all over the world, we really need some major sources of funding and every other kind of resources from corporations, investment opportunities that we have, and philanthropy. So this is a special events. We're doing a transformational concert for positive change involving all New York City schools. We're putting this together right now. We have, and with the major corporate sponsors and celebrities and recording artists, do it in a big stadium, like Yankee Stadium or one of these places. We're also planning a Think Positive America nationwide bus tour to visit 12 states and 15 cities. And we've been also talking about doing a convention here in New York City that will be bringing together, again, all the positive people and programs and everything else. So this is pretty much the presentation. Think Positive World is everybody's project. There's everybody in this room. You own this project. This is all of our, this is not just what Helene and I have done over the years and our partners and people that we work with. This is everybody's project, and we have to get this out there all over the world. So call us and let's get creative about how to make all of this happen.
For many years now, and I have never seen a guy that was more determined to do what needs to be done in this man. Thank you so much. God bless you.
So we're not going to play the whole song because of giant considerations. Back in 2005, 2006, 2007, Freddie Scott, also known as the Gentle Giant of Soul, and John Martelli right here, had a studio in Babylon, Long Island. And Helene and I used to go out there a couple of times a week to work with John and Freddie because they both cared so much about kids, and they loved our music because it was geared, for kids. And so Freddie wound up doing one of our songs called Hey Dad. And so we're looking into doing a documentary shortly about Freddie Scott, about who he was, called From Hey Girl to Hey Dad. And then he also recorded a Think Positive America song so beautifully. And we wanted to play it tonight, but we got such a late start, so we're running real late right now. But I would like to present an award to John. It's actually, even though Freddie's not here, God bless him, he passed away in 2007. This is I'm a Person, You're a Person, a 2023 Humanitarian Award presented to John Martelli and Freddie Scott for your dedication to the I'm a Person youth development programs through positive reinforcement in music. We thank you for the depth of your caring and your unwavering support of countless studio sessions to record our positive uplifting songs to enhance the well-being of children and adults. Signed today by Helene and I, 30th of December. Special surprise tonight. John brought with him Jerry Polsey, who was here earlier. Unfortunately, he wasn't feeling well, so he had to leave. But he was a member of the Four Seasons, and he did the lead on the song, playing the drums and doing the lead of the song, "Oh What a Night," 1963. So he was going to end the evening with late December 2023. So unfortunately, he had to leave. Those kids to go on a positive path. And we're very excited about that. And since James and I have met last year or earlier this year, he got a promotion for now he is the head of New York City Health and Hospitals Community Relations. And New York City Health and Hospitals, for those of you who don't know, is a very, very big chain of 11 hospitals and 80 clinics. James is now heading up that whole department. So proud of my little brother here. I love this guy. All right. And he is so much on the same page that everybody needs to have a positive mindset. What was the name of your company that you actually formed at one point?
It was called Mindset for Life. But let's give Dave a round of applause. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Dave. When I say thank you, I say positive. Thank? I'm so honored to be here. I'm 80 years old. I'm glad to be partners with him. The hospital is so ecstatic, so happy that we could join forces with him. I'm going to take over the stage right now. I'm so glad we could join forces. We're looking forward to those positive posters being over New York City Health and Hospital. Yeah. Big up Lynn. Lynn's the administrative director right here. Got John Life Pop from family. Selena, she's here right here. Selena, I'm seeing her name. She's right here, community coordinator right here. We love you, Dave. The Health and Hospitals. I'm the director of Community Initiative Network, and we are one right here. Stay positive. Thank you.
Hi, I'm King Melvin Brown. They call me Pastor Guru King Melvin Brown. I have a philosophy called the mind tuning philosophy. It's one of the most powerful conversations, probably about the 21st century. You know, there's other conversations going on, but the conversation about the mind tuning is basically about if your mind is out of tune, your life is out of tune. It's that simple. So, I'll give you a little background about myself. I'm a singer-songwriter, publisher. This is our great magazine called New York Global Biz Magazine, and the publisher Matthias Mitchell, which you'll probably hear from her later on tonight. But I meet the great King David and Queen Helene. Lucky. That's a wonderful, wonderful experience with me. I just want you to know that when divine people are lined up, they find each other. So when I understood that I had mind tuning multimedia, which is doing mind tuning of the mind, and tuning your mind, because if your mind is out of tune, then your life's going to be out of tune. When I heard that King David and Queen Helene, that they were doing positive thinking, positive world, I knew we were probably in the astral plane, or some people may call it heaven. We knew when we met each other, our vibrations were so the electricity was so amazing that if I was bald-headed, my hair would have stood up like buckwheat. It would have been like pop. You know, so I'm saying I understood that I came from non-physical to do something great in the world. And the mission, and David, him and Helene creating Think Positive World, you know, we was aligned up so that we can partner up together to do, I want you to be clear about what I'm going to say. Everybody give the world a bad rap. So we got to transform the world. No, we don't. The world has always been in tune with the Creator and nature. It's the untuned beings. So think positive. Our mission is to take humanity to a higher level. We can no longer be without love, joy, and peace with one another. We have to understand, I am you and you are me. No longer that separation. When think positive, get out in the world and mind tuning, you're going to be real clear that we cannot operate as human beings with our lower self. We have to come up to the light and our higher self. So the great work that King David and Queen Helene has done over 40 years creating tools. You're going to hear tonight all of the great songs that they created. I love one of my favorite songs is I Am a Person. I mean, it's going viral because right now humanity is looking for a solution. And we are that. This movement is probably going to be the best powerful movement in the 21st century. So we have here tonight to have everyone for their great gifts that want to see humanity rise to a higher level. They're here tonight because we are embarking on a national tour to make sure that everyone understands no longer can we be our lower selves. We got to play full out and make sure that humanity rise to the occasion, because this is what Think Positive is all about, mind tuning. Everybody here tonight, we're just so grateful. We got great people of light, and we just want you to know It's on, and you will not be able to go into a corner of the earth without seeing Think Positive posters. It's going to be in the school systems. It's already in the school systems, and I'm grateful to be here. I'm King Melvin Brown from Mind Tuning Multimedia, and I'm also the pastor and guru for Mind Tuning the Philosophy. So thank you so much, and we want to see everybody of light. Whatever your gift is, you need to join the movement of Think Positive so we can do it together. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name's David Patrick Wilson. I've known David and Helene for, oh my God, 35 years. I've known Helene for at least 40. So I met them. Helene was out in Los Angeles when we were in LA. David, I met sometime later when she was down in Florida. I took her to see him actually. And the whole Think Positive thing, I've been aware of what that's been from the very beginning too, and I think it's an incredible thing. I think it's a really major effort. And to see what they've done over the term and how committed they've been and dedicated to the whole idea of Think Positive and how that's gone. Is truly a marvel to me. I love the both of them. You know, like I said, I've known them forever, and you know, I'm in the film and television industry myself. I've been in the business for 55 years, and that's probably where I met Helene. I think we were out in LA, and she was looking to have me do something. Oh, certainly, my dear. There she goes. Okay, great. So, you know, it's such a labor of love for them that they've done this, and the fact that even having this event at this time, you know, it's a major testament to their staying power. I'm really sorry that Helene couldn't make it tonight because I was really looking forward to seeing her. Apparently she's not feeling quite well. So in any event, I don't know what else you want from me.
That was fantastic.
Okay, great. Well, they are fantastic.
How do you incorporate thinking positive into your daily life?
Oh, that's been my whole life, my entire life. I mean, I come from a small town on Long Island. You know, nobody had any thought that I was ever going to do anything. You know, but the fact of the matter is, you know, I've been a very successful actor and a writer and a director. I have my own production company, Willie Giller Productions. We do film and television stage production. We run the Academy for Film, Television, Stage, and Performing Arts up in Goshen, New York. And it's all positive. You know, it's all about bringing positivity to everything that you do. You know, and that's always been a credo of mine. And so when they took up this effort, for me, it was like, you know, hey, let's do it. So I'm on board 100% all the way. Thank you.
I'm Sharon, and in the 1980s, a friend of mine gave me a cassette tape of David's song, I'm a Person, and I listened to it and thought it was an awesome song. It represented my philosophy of life. Every single person born on this planet is special and deserves to be respected and have dignity and be able to grow and learn in a safe place. And so I started using the song in my church choir, then my school choir, and I started using it in the classroom. And there was a phone number on the cassette tape, so I just called the number, and it was David. And we talked, and I sent him a letter about how I thought his song had touched so many other people in my South Bronx community school. And from then on, it's just been history. We've been friends ever since. Our school was a pilot school for the I'm a Person week for a while, and we sung the song at Lincoln Center. We went upstate and sang I'm a Person. We took 2 busloads of children and performed upstate I'm a Person. And then Helene came along, and Helene and David together. They're an awesome couple, and all the things that they started to do this beautiful thing that they're doing. I just think David is fantastic, and his song represents what I think all of us, if we could just respect each other and realize that every human being is special. David represents empathy, so I love David, love Helene.
Hi, I'm Tara Nova, and I work with King Melvin Brown with Mind Tuning Multimedia. and I have my own show on his channel, the Tara Nova Show. And I want to tell you what I got from his philosophy is also related to the think positive. This is a movement for David Giller. I just met him tonight, and I'm very impressed with what he has done, and his wife Helene Abrams. They have organized groups of people to come together and make happiness and positivity their goal. I think it's a wonderful movement with music and dance. We can bring positivity to this world, especially now that there's 3 different wars going on at the same time. I mean, we have Ukraine, we have Israel, we have China. We really need to spread the message of positivity throughout the universe and the multiverse. And this is the golden age, so this is the time that we can make a permanent change in all of our, in the entire field of our psyche. And that's all I have to say for right now.
Hi, I'm Lori Schwartz, and this is my husband.
And I'm Stuart Friedman.
And I met David and Helene about 10 or 15 years ago when I was drumming, and they took me with them to Ben Franklin High School when Think Positive America was working with children, and we had children's programs, and we drummed for them and danced, and I just followed along with their vision. Their vision is an amazing vision. Think Positive America. Every child needs it, every adult needs it. We need to keep loving each other, keep singing, keep teaching values. David's songs are amazing, and we're standing behind them all the time.
And after Lori met them, I met them very soon afterwards, and we would get together in Central Park, at our home, at their wedding. We became very dear, good friends with them, and we so much appreciate what they're doing. I like to play around on the guitar and sing myself, so I very quickly learned their song, I'm a Person, which I find is one of the most beautiful songs for inspiring children to be the best of who they are. And I sing that song all the time.
How does it sound?
Because I'm a person. I'm in every loving, thinking, feeling.
Right.
Easy.
Can we please, without really disrespecting anybody's religion, can we have a moment? Can we visit the silence? Can everybody do that? Can we visit the silence, please? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Pastor Guru King Melvin Brown. I do a philosophy called the mind tuning. And David, King David, as I call him, I think of some of y'all, if we come from the Creator, we all royalty. So forgive me if I call you King and Queen, because that's who we are. All right, so I'm just so grateful to be a part of this great mission that King David and Queen Helene created over 40 years ago. And you're going to hear some great presentation and great things tonight. But I'm going to stick with the program, right, David? And just want to say that we have wonderful people of light that came out tonight to join this great movement. So give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes. We have, anybody heard of a live singing bowl? Anybody ever heard of that vibration?
Yes.
I mean, this is, you heard of it? How many, raise your hands if you heard of it, that kind of vibration? Well, see, I like to learn things new. I love about life. Life is always a new experience. So if you didn't, we're in for a wonderful experience. And let me tell you, Phyllis Canty Bird is a master healer, not just a regular healer. She's a master healer. The vibrational attunement practitioner. And leading sounds, that's for just about 20 years. You heard that sound bands. That's spiritual. That's very soothing. She's been doing that for 20 years, passionately sharing her teachings about the healing power of something called sound. Even silence have a sound. So, ladies and gentlemen, for no further ado, please show us some wonderful love and wonderful vibration. Let's bring Phyllis Canty Bird to the center, please. All right. Somebody said the microphone is going in and out. We can't give this microphone no more to drink.
I think it's a distance thing. The farther away you get from it, it's going to be.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, because the microphone getting ready, you know. Okay, please give her, okay, here she is. Let's give her another round of applause. We can give her some more love, yeah.
So it's a great honor to be here. We're here for such a great cause. And I can't think of anything more that I'd love to share with you all than these feel powerful healing sounds. And you'll just get to experience it yourself. So I encourage everyone, if you're willing to, I invite you to, thank you. Can you hold? I invite you, thank you. I invite everyone to uncross their legs if you can. And if you want to, close your eyes. You don't have to, but I encourage that. And if you'd like, you could turn your palms face upward in your lap. So our hands are receptors of energy. Everything's energy, right? Our thoughts, words, and you'll hear some energy of these sounds. So your palms are receptors of energy, so you keep your palms up. It'll be easy to receive the sound. So, and imagine that your body's like a sponge, and like a sponge absorbs water, your body absorbs the healing sounds effortlessly. Okay? So just close your eyes. I'll just say one more thing. I think knowledge is power. And so if you understand how and why this works, our entire body, down to our DNA, is crystalline in structure and substance. And because that, our body is crystalline in structure, it resonates with the extraordinary tones of the crystal singing bowl. And it's like alchemy. And you can turn poison into medicine. Rose quartz, which is what this is made of, is a catalyst for transformation, inner healing, and gently nurtures and opens our heart. Okay? So just close your eyes down and absorb the healing sounds. And you do it just by breathing. That's all. It just happens. I encourage you to take a deep breath in, and we'll end chanting Om 3 times. Om is the vibration of peace. So we bring peace into our hearts, into our essence, our being, which is our essence. And then we send it out into the world. Okay, so if you, those that would like to, take a deep breath in and exhale this down Om. Thank you.
Whoa, beautiful, yes. I just want to just say a wonderful prayer. And I've learned to say prayers where from source, from the universe, so that I don't defend anybody. So if you don't mind, I just would like to say source. We are grateful and we are thankful that we woke up this morning. And we asked, Source, what is going to be under the wonderful life, on the Christmas tree of life? Just like children, because when you get your mind tuned and be positive thinking, you know we have a lot to be thankful for. No matter what it looks like, when your mind is tuned, you know those are all illusions. They're all illusions. So I'm just thankful, saying that we're grateful that we woke up this morning, and that all of those that's not in tune with us, is not feeling these vibrations. We send in love, peace, and prosperity and healing to all around the human family. And we just want to say that everyone, you are golden. You are priceless, because we are part of creation. So I'm honored to be with each of you, to know that we are on a divine mission, bringing light, positive thinking, tuning minds, and all of the gifts. We knew we came here to give all of these gifts. Everybody have a gift. And we know we came here. If we don't know anything else, something innately in us let us know that we came to bring our gifts to bless humanity. And that's what Positive World is about. And we thank all of our partners for understanding that we're going to stand for humanity in this time where humanity needs it the most. So thank you, partners. Thank you so much. Blessings. 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 Thank you, thank you.
My name is Tony Veer, and I am good friends with Billy Spearman, King Melvin. I am here to participate in this program. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know I'm a positive guy, because my life purpose is to have love present on the planet and to leave humanity better than I found it. I'm a relationship coach, personal development coach, and an emotional intelligence coach. And I'm here to help people see how I can learn more to make more of a difference. I love being here, and I really want to get some of the free food.
We're supposed to be doing it, because if not, we're going to be all over the place. It helps me because it helps me to be calm. It helps me to seek God more. It helps me to hear from God more. It helps me to love people more. And it helped me to understand human beings. Because human beings can be very difficult to deal with. But I'm just so thankful that God gave us this opportunity, that He gave us wisdom. And He has chosen King Melvin as one of the chosen ones to spread the word of mind tuning and be possible. So tonight, I would like each person to listen to what is going on, and also, if you have not yet been a student, be a student. So for David, I just met him tonight. I heard a lot of things about him, but I've never met him. But it is wonderful that they could come together as one, doing the same thing. I heard he has been doing this for 40 years, and that is an amazing thing. Quite a long time. It has been very successful. So we come tonight to join together to make a great success of this great opportunity.
Hey David, how are you? Congratulations on your 80th birthday party. You're very fortunate to get there. Lots of people never get there. And I'm happy we're good friends. I met David a few years ago through his brother, Michael. And so we remain good friends, good business partners, I should say. And so I know he's going to live for another 80 years. All right. And he has a great wife, Helene. I call him Queen Helene and King David, just in case you would know. All right. So Happy New Year. God bless. Be strong, be healthy, and stay the course. Stay strong. God bless.
It's been a crazy day. 80th birthday. I had a back problem and I was working on myself, healing myself, and then I came up with the 10 fundamentals to greater well-being, and that's how it started.
She says 5'10".
I don't see it.
We had done all this. Like shows around the city.
I'm actually saying you're doing it. Oh, you're close.
Eventually, that's piece when I started playing around with it.
Lucky here.
But it's fair.
Oh, so I'm gonna be there more.
Both did actually work together. Romania isn't Swahili isn't
I don't know. I always wonder, I guess because I'm so old school, but how do they keep supply all that? What are you going to do with all that? There's so many things.
everybody's there.
You're sharp, you're sharp.
Look like you're ready to go. Okay, Yara. Up the breeders. Hands back.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. They're thinking positive. Yes.
Very positive. I'm actually
The reason why
So, shake the phone.
Yeah, totally color.
Oh, that's nice.
You're closing it with your pleasure. He asked me to call you for you. Apparently, very important.
Sorry.
Doesn't matter where you're stopping, it's not
Thank you. And it's his birthday. 84.
I thought 80.
Watch it back.
What's his last name?
How do you know that?
By what? When did you first use your number of positive? 1977. We are way out of time. What were you doing? What were you doing?
Gotta get.
You have an idea when you might start?
So the lights that are
That was the guy's sentiment when he met the girl. I'm asking you, or you don't know. It would be nice to know. We're talking about overnight. That's yeah. It's going to be something here apparently. It's 60 years after that December back in '63. What a very special time for me. Sweet surrender or what a lady, what a night. No, I didn't have I would never be the same. And it's surrender, what a night. Something that is pulling my body under. What a night.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna move. That's a mirror I got. We're gonna
Happy 80th, wow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to tell them to come back and do the increasing. Thank you so much.
Spell with I. Oh, okay. No, that was Sarah Dean. She was like 2 and 3.
That's a great. Can't go over
Yeah.
I do the Texas and CNN.
I know, I like CNN.
David,
you're the best one.
We're looking in the mirror. Serious? You're royalty. How could you not be? Pardon? Yes. Yeah, so I always greet everybody, you know, my kick brother, and one time I went to my family, they said,
why you call it? I said, if they're part of the human experience, and they came from God, whatever you want to call it, they have to be royal. What else better than a human being? I mean, this is my personal opinion. Human beings are fascinating, unbelievable. Excuse you? So, everybody, and some people say, I'm not calling you king. I said, it's okay. I can work with that. Pardon? Well, I understood that if I came, from creator, royalty, and another part of it is that everybody knows that when they took the slaves from Africa, there was kings and queens there. So I'm African American, so I said, I don't need no permission to be royalty. Yeah, I'm taking that. So that's how that happened. Now, if you want the story about the beard, the story about the hat beard? Oh, okay.
I've been looking over the side.
Well, the story is that when some ladies, they like younger men. So I said, I gotta show you younger something. And then the women that like the mature men, then I gotta show them the mature something. So I figured, keep everybody happy. But the truth of the matter is, I'm an artist, so I looked at me and I said, you have to have your indelible mark. Nobody have your fingerprint, right? So I said, what's going to distinguish you? And one day my higher self said, that's what you're going to do. And then my wife, she said, because she's logical, she says, you probably forgot your razors, right? I said, no. She said, you always rushing, so you probably forgot the other side. I said, no. I said, what the hell are you doing? I said, I'm an artist. She said, something wrong with you. I said, you didn't know that?
Pedal to the floor, 24.
Like it. Please get some food because we're going to start very shortly.
Person born on this planet?
Okay, so now I'm going to do the expert dilemma I was talking about. I'm going to do it here for cameras. Everybody gets it. Okay.
Right.
So we're here about positive thinking.
Life has been like that. Okay. Back up to the chair, and I'll tell you what stuff to.
And David keeps asking
One. Oh, over there. Okay, thank you. That's good. All right, ready?
I'm a member of
That's really she likes it.
How much on the one in the U.S.
I'm 20 minutes. 2 seconds. Really sounding great. Chamber's office.
All right.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
There's baby.
But I'm on the I want to be here with you. You don't want to sit down.
That is a quality cake.
Beat carrot cake. I don't care what
Oh yes, you can easily beat it with chocolate ganache. It's bittersweet and rich, not sugar.
Did you try? Making it something to eat. Good fun. Oh, yeah.
Two doors down on your left.
Had a bit of everything.
In your program? Everything's gone.
Absolutely. Yes.
Can you get me a samosa?
How many you want?
Just one. And I can pour this over it.
Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah.
I know there's another one. I know there's another one.
Some people
I forgot to take this spoonful here.
This is a little more like this.
One time straight.
You know, that's all of us.
Why are they doing this?